are Full Frontal Comedy. We are IU's longest running comedy troupe, 21 years. Thank you very much. And we are going to do a musical for you today in 15 minutes. What is the title of our musical from this side of the audience?
Adventures of a Divorce Lawyer.
Say it again.
Adventures of a Divorce Lawyer.
Adventures of a Divorce Lawyer. Thank you. Adventures of a Divorce Lawyer, the musical.
There's a closed sign on our door. There's people in line waiting for a divorce. Marriages don't always work. It's a sad truth of life. It's a truth of life. It's a sad wife becomes your ex-wife. Sue was so beautiful. So beautiful. She had a head of hair full of hair, locks of hair, so much hair. But now she lives with Steve, and that leaves poor old me. Marriages don't always work. Fuck you! Fuck you! Sad truth of life. I don't want the kids! Behind your wife becomes your ex-wife. Your ex-wife. Here are the papers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing those papers. It makes me happy that you brought those papers. I could not think of something I love more than you bringing those papers.
That's all you have to say to me? That's all you have to say to me? Look, I don't care that you blame this on me. We all know what really happened. We all know about Carl from the office, who's just a friend.
You know what? I'm not going to deny it anymore, Dan. I fucked Carl from the office, and I fucked him good. I'll sign your damn papers if they're so important to you, Dan. I don't love you anymore.
I know I got boring, and I know I stopped going to the gym, and I know I don't work, and I know I don't feed us, and I know I don't take care of Carl Jr. And it's really annoying that our son has the same name as the guy you're having sex with.
Yeah, you really should have caught on to it sooner than you caught on to it, Dan.
I just wish things can go back to the day when, we were happy and you still cared about me. But we can't. And we won't.
We won't. We can't ever go back, Dan.
Things used to be so good. Had a wife who loved me so good. She would take care of me. She would work really hard. But I guess I stopped becoming the man I used to be.
Things used to be so good. I had a husband who cared for me. He gave me a child I named after my lover. And he cared for a family.
I miss the old days. I miss my life when I had a lover and a smoking hot wife. I miss the old days. I miss the old days.
But they'll never come back.
I hate my job.
It's the worst.
I just love people so much.
And I hate tearing them apart.
I hate tearing them
I want to
apart.
bring them together.
I want to bring people together.
We can't.
You're right, Chris. We're gonna tear people apart for the rest of our lives against our will.
Sometimes I just wish we could be the good guys. We're always deciding who gets what, who pays
Yeah.
this, and who eats that.
You get the boat, you get the chips, you get the cheese.
Exactly.
People have interesting items these days.
So interesting. I saw one of them 3D televisions. Not that great.
Jealous. We gotta bring people back together, Chris.
Greg,
I'm done with this divorce attorney stuff.
that's crazy talk, Greg. There's no way it can be done.
Back your socks up, Chris. Just as easily as we slap two bums apart, we could slap the other side and bring those bums together. People seeing each other and reigniting that love like us. People wanting to be one together.
Our whole purpose is to tear each other apart. Instead, we'll take two halves of a person and make a full heart.
One heart again.
If only there was a way to unite two people forever, we'd be the heroes of the world, you and I together. Let's get them married.
Let's get them married.
Let's get them married.
Let's get them remarried.
Remarried.
Yes, Dan and Angie.
That's totally her name. It's on the
Yeah,
paper.
it's Angie. We'll start with them. You know what we need to do? Get them on a boat.
Let's get them on a boat.
Mom, Dad,
Carl Jr.
Carl.
you guys keep playing the yelling game, and I'm starting to think it's not a game.
Your mother decided to have sex with someone who has the same name as you.
Honey,
guy named Carl. It actually worked the other way. I had sex with him, and then you came along, so now you're Carl.
I thought I was named after the restaurant Carl Jr.'s.
Listen, Carl Jr., there's no way to beat around the bush anymore. Your father and I aren't going to be together any longer.
You mean like today or in general?
Today, but then also every day after this day.
It's my fault.
A little bit.
Mom, I made that Mother's Day card by hand. It's not my fault. My allowance does not give me enough money to get you a good card.
Well, honey, maybe if you had done a little more saving of your allowance and a little less buying of gum, you could have gotten me a nice Hallmark card and I wouldn't have borne resentment towards your father for the last 15 years. Answer the door, Carl Jr.
I carry an invitation from your divorce lawyer to his private yacht.
That's odd.
I just follow the orders, I don't make them.
For Dan and Angie, we have a surprise. 7:15 p.m. Motorhome boat place.
Well, this might be the last event we ever go to as a married couple. Might as well take advantage of a free trip on a boat.
There's also a riddle on the back.
Handwritten.
Did you write the riddle?
Did you? Does the riddle have anything to do with the yacht or the boat? And no.
No?
Mom, I can't help but notice you're not wearing your glasses. Maybe he should read it for you.
I'm not scared. I'll read it.
Okay.
He was right. It didn't have anything to do with the yacht or the boat or the interview. It's also a very badly written riddle. Guess what's orange and is a fruit? Ha ha ha, it's orange.
Ding, ding, ding. Sailing is fun.
I love sailing.
Everything seems to be in order.
Are they in the back of the boat? You, Chris.
They're on their way.
Okay, thank you.
Everything must be perfect.
Well, we're on the water right now, so I hope they're in the back of the boat. Oh, there they are.
They're on their way from the back, from the bottom.
There they are. There they are.
So, divorce lawyers, tell us the truth. What?
He wants you to take that drink.
You must find the truth for yourself. For it is within these divorce papers, not. Now,
You mean to tell me that divorce is not the answer?
that's exactly what I'm saying. Me and Chris, we've been thinking a lot.
Lots.
Everything's wrong. Divorce rate, 200%.
It's too high.
You two, so far away, yet together. Why together?
It's because
You love him.
she loves you.
You love him.
You love her.
You have him. Why not take him? I'm gonna tell you a lesson I learned long ago.
It's a real great lesson. I heard it the other day. When we were planning the yacht trip. It's a whole thing.
Marriages don't always work, but sometimes